What's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to be just wanting to chat with all you guys and let you know pretty much just what any topic you guys want to talk about. I pretty much will read any of the comments that come through, so feel free to if you guys want to have anything to talk about, let me know. This is pretty much live stream. I have to do the live stream early today because of the fact that I'm going to be busy later tonight. So, but would love to talk to all of my fans that are out there, and any of the new subscribers that have now checked out the videos. When you come onto the live streams, you're able to talk about anything that comes to mind. So, feel free to subscribe to each other, check each other's channels out, and just have a good time here on the live stream. I'll probably be mentioning a couple of things as well while I'm going through this. So, if I tend to be quiet a lot of times, it's because I'm reading some of the comments or trying to figure out what topic to talk about and everything. So, but I might even do a food review for you guys as well while I'm on the live stream. So, just to change it up a little bit for everybody. The past couple times we've actually had it was at nighttime when I did my live stream, so I'm kind of doing a little bit of change on the channel, but still sticking with the same thing. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to catch up on everybody's channels, on their videos and stuff. By the end of this month, it's going to be pretty tough because I'm going to be starting schooling, and I'm also in the process of trying to find another job as well, so plus the one I already have, so it's working out, but I like to expand and do different things. So that's going to be pretty much my busy schedule is going to be doing that. But I'm still going to make sure to do videos for you guys on the nights that I'm that I have it, the nights that I do one. So still do the Thursday night live stream. I'll still do that, and then I'll also do the Monday night shoutouts. I need to do more of those because I need to start catching up on those actually. So, but yeah, other than that, it's just really we've been getting a lot of smoke where we're at right now just because of the fact of the fires that's been going on. Looks like they're still going to be dealing with they're still trying to fight the Eagle Creek one, so that's the major big one that we have right now that everybody's been fighting with is the Eagle Creek one. So I don't know how much it's contained or not, or even if they've been able to actually get it under control, but I'm sure they'll be able to get it back to normal again. It's going to take a while for that to happen, so yeah, I just finally was able to do a video for you guys. I figured I do a lot of them indoors, or most of my videos have been out in the vehicle, out in my car, so I'm gonna be doing. I'm not gonna be changing the name of the channel or anything like that. I'm just gonna be doing different other types of videos. I have some things in mind I'm gonna be doing, so you guys can definitely stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much it. I think I might do some movie reviews. I got a couple walking videos that I was still planning on doing, but I'm not sure when that's going to happen. It's going to take a little bit for that to happen, though. Just waiting until I can get until the weather actually starts clearing up is when I'm going to start doing that. So, if we can actually get some rain going, or wind or something blowing this smoke out of here, it would be a whole lot easier, because then we wouldn't have to be fighting with it. It drives me insane that we have to sit here and deal with it every time. Whenever there's a fire going on around here. So I did a couple of things around town, and that was pretty much it. I didn't really do a whole lot. My neck is killing me today. It's funny, it's later than normal, and it already, I mean, it's like, it's not even 12 o'clock yet, and it's weird because it seems like outside it looks like the day is like half over already, and it's like not even close to that yet, so, I guess that's probably because we just now got into our fall-like weather. I think it was yesterday was the first day of fall, so that's kind of weird. We're not going to get the daylight as much as the day goes on now because of the fact that it's getting darker. It's getting dark faster now, so it's didn't expect it to come up on us that fast, so summer pretty much came and gone really quick, and I don't know why. But sometimes you just have to adjust with what it is, and that's pretty much what I'm having to do. I was actually driving to work yesterday, and there was right in the parking lot, there was a deer actually just standing in the middle of the road where all the parking spaces were. And that was quite interesting. That it was up where I was working at. I don't know if it came down from the hillside or what, but it was interesting to see just one of them there. It wasn't like a big group of them or anything. It was just one of them. So that was interesting to see that. Of course, being up on the hillside, I can see why they would want to come down to, I guess you could say, lower ground or something. That's pretty much what he was doing, was trying to get to lower ground. And I guess it was because it was trying to get out of the fire or something, I'm not sure. But other than that, it's actually been, every time I drive to work, it's been really quiet, but I think it'll pick up eventually. It'll eventually pick up. I'm just not sure when that's gonna actually happen, but it will eventually do that. Busy day. That's all it's been. Seems like all I do is drive around. Or at least I try to anyways. But today's definitely not a day you want to do that. It's definitely a day where you want to pretty much stay inside the whole time, not really go and do anything. At least until the air clears up, then it'll start to do a lot better. I still need to get another haircut again. I know a lot of you guys are wondering why I haven't been doing a lot of videos, but yeah, I will make sure to catch up and do that again. I've been 2 or 3 days behind on uploading recent videos, so I gotta make sure to keep doing that for you. Just struggle because I've seen so many people a lot of people have been getting hit by I guess you could say a lot of people have been getting hit by trolls and stuff, and it's like that's the one thing I always tell them is it's best not to let them get to you, because if you do, it's they're pretty much wanting people to fail, and I'm like, no, that doesn't work for me. We don't do that. And I'm glad that YouTube is now. YouTube definitely needs to work on their when people are getting harassed on their channels, they definitely need to work on that. Quite a few people have been fighting with it now, so, and it's terrible that they have to, that they're having to deal with that. It's like, why? I feel like all they're doing is getting a runaround, and it's not good. They shouldn't be doing a runaround for them. They need to help them out. If they're having the problem, they need to know how to do it. To where we've tried blocking them, we've tried reporting them, but it just doesn't seem to happen. So what I pretty much do is after I block them, then I just ignore the comments that they do. And I think that's the reason why I haven't had any go after my channel, is because of that. So, and we've seen a couple channels that leave too, and it's not good. Hey Chuck, how you doing? It's Chuckles. Chuckles is in the house. But yeah, it's not good for the trolls to start going after people. They just need to eventually give up, and YouTube definitely needs to work on it. So it will be nice when they finally figure it out. So how's your guys' day going over there? I'm sure you guys are getting hit with a lot of, I don't know if you guys are dealing with the wind, rain, or whatever. They get a kick out of doing what they are ignored. It will stop. Yeah, and that's pretty much what I do. I ignore them, you know. I just pretty much ignore the trolls and don't let them get to me anymore. So, and I think, like I said, that's the reason why they don't bother me anymore, is because of that. I don't feed into them. That's the reason why it's stopped. And, you know, like Jesse was saying, we need to get the word out and let people know that YouTube needs to fix it, because if they don't, there's gonna be a lot of problems. You know, people won't be able to make channels and stuff just because the trolls are able to take over, and that's not right. You know, YouTube is supposed to be helping us out with those type of situations, but you know, I guess it's something we all have to deal with together, and we all have to come together and help each other out. And that's why we've all been able to be so successful where we're at right now, is because of that. But yeah, let's see, you got sun shining there right now. We have dark clouds and a lot of smoke is what we have. That's because of the fire that we have burning not too far away from us, that's burnt over 10,000 acres already. And it seems like it has not stopped yet. So that's pretty much what we're dealing with over here. Seems like the Northwest is completely covered in smoke because of the fires. And eventually it's going to stop, but I'm not sure when that's going to be. We just need a big, massive downpour of rain is what we need. Isn't there a no harassment clause? There should be. There should be a no harassment clause. I'd have to look more into it to find out if there is or not. Bring the marshmallows. Yeah, well, you probably wouldn't want to be by this fire because it's really big. And it's been going non-stop for quite a while now. Yeah. I think it's been going for the past 2-3 days now, really. They've been fighting with it. I'm gonna have to look online and see what type of, how much of it they've been able to put out so far. But last I checked, no one can drive toward Portland or anything like that because of the fact of the fire. Let's see, I got a text message from here. Do you have much smoke at your house? Yeah, we have some. Hold on, guys. I got to respond back to a friend of mine. He just texted me. Do you have much smoke at your house? Okay, there we go. There was a friend of mine that sent me a text message while I'm doing the live stream, so that's what I was doing. But yeah, it's crazy how it just happens. Yeah, we should actually. I think he would have fun. Even though I think he would be burnt to a crisp if he actually tried coming over this way. There'd probably be no more Stay Puft Marshmallow Man anymore. He would be literally melted to the point where he's like, he wouldn't be living anymore at that point because of it. So, but yeah, like I said, guys, feel free to talk. I'll respond to you. This is pretty much open to anybody. So, wow, it's Napoleon Dynamite's brother. That's a good one, Danny. I like that. That's good. I know, right? It's like, maybe I should be. Yeah, being myself. This is just me being myself, guys. Just to let you all know. I don't pretend to be somebody I'm not, so. Ugh. But yeah, it's like I said earlier when I first started. Put your bandana on. Well, I'd have to go upstairs to get it if I did. Yeah, it is sad about the fires. It's not good to, that all of us are having to deal with it. So, but yeah, it's, I think the the one thing I found out is that it's not just Oregon that's getting hit. I mean, there's fires in California. There's fires all over the place. Um, you know, there's let's see, there's fires in California. There's fires here. There's fires in Texas, and they're also dealing with I think there's fires in Texas anyway. And then there's also fires over in I want to say like parts of Idaho or something like that. Someone posted a picture of how many fires there were in different areas, and they said Oregon and California was one of them for sure. But I don't remember specifically if that's all the areas that are getting hit right now. But I think there are. But so yeah, it's what we definitely need is a big downpour of rain. I think more the rain the better is pretty much how I look at it. If I want to, I could actually look like Joe Dirt, guys. I could like do the long hair down to about here, do the whole mullet thing. Then I'd really look like it. Of course, I watch that show quite a bit too. Let's see what we got here. Oops. Hold on, guys. Oops. Did too many letters. Dun, 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 dun. N L U B. This way again. I had to respond back to him. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Hi, everyone. It's crazy with all the fires and hurricanes. I know, right, Melody? It's crazy. Joe Dirt? Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about doing the whole Joe Dirt, like, yeah, look at me. I'm Joe Dirt, got the whole hair thing going. I bet you I could pull it off, too. I bet you I would. Probably get a lot of people be like, oh, well, look. It's Joe Dirt's twin. Yeah, that is a good movie. Joe Dirt is actually one of my favorites. It's one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. Someone said I look like Napoleon Dynamite's brother, but I don't think I do. I think I look more like Joe Dirt, just without the hair. But you should do it, probably. You're right, I should. I think I've already got my Halloween costume picked out. I'll see if they got a big wig of like Joe Dirt's wig, put that on, and then put all these different clothes and stuff like that on, and just see how, walk around, be like, act like a complete dork as I walk up to a house and say, trick or treat, give me my candy, something like that. That would be hilarious to do something. Because you would totally throw them off. They wouldn't even be able to know what to go, how to respond to somebody if they did that. Probably get a lot of stuff out of it too. But you have to make a video. Yeah. Well, once I get everything for it, then I'll definitely plan on doing that. I'll definitely make a video of it. It might be my new character since Crazyville is like pretty much no more. So I think my new character is gonna be Joe Dirt. I just gotta figure out what I want him to look like. And I know Joe Dirt doesn't wear glasses. That's the thing. But like I said, I got some new ideas for the channel. New videos, stuff to review, that type of stuff. So you guys will definitely have to stay tuned for that. I think you'll have a lot of fun with the channel. I especially am going to be seeing what new stuff I can come up with. Especially now since I have to come up with a new... I'm still going to do Monday shoutouts and Thursday live streams, but unfortunately, like I said, this one has to be early today. Well, you're not the only one that's behind, Melody, so don't feel bad, because I've been behind. There's still a lot of videos I need to catch up on myself. And starting on the 25th, I believe, of this month is when I'll be busy because I have to start schooling. I'm going to be taking classes and stuff, so seems like nighttime is going to be the only time I can actually really do videos and stuff. Yeah, it is hard to keep up with videos when, with how many people are doing a day. It can get very frustrating. You try to keep up with them and it just doesn't happen. Yeah, I'm actually taking classes for my GED. I was almost graduated last year. I was almost graduated. And something happened. I wasn't able to finish the classes and stuff, but so I'm just pretty much refreshing myself, doing a refresh on everything, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna do, is just refresh up on all the math and everything, and then actually go through the graduation and everything. So it'll be nice to actually succeed in something I've been wanting to do for a while now. And I support all channels myself. Like you were saying, you support all of them and you want to let them know. The one thing I always do is I always support channels. I encourage channels. I always do positive feedback on everything. Sometimes when I do live streams, I'll do like, I try to do like encouraging people as they go through their day, if they're struggling through a lot of stuff. I try to help them out through that. I know it's tough to go through a situation by yourself where, you could have a family member that's not doing too good, you're not doing too good, a friend of yours is not doing too good, but everyone just needs to understand that, there's going to be bumps in the road, and there's obstacles that all of us have to get over, and that's just one of those things is, um, you could be going through an addiction right now. Just, just know that there are people out there that are going to help you. People that you can actually talk to if you ever need any help with anything, that they're there to help you out in any type of situation. So don't feel like you're doing it on your own, because you're not. Somebody could be going through the same thing, and helping each other out. Helping each other out is one of the best things that you can do. I've always been there for people in person and since I started the channel. Seems like I've always been helping people out. I don't expect anything in return. I do it out of the kindness of my heart because I want people to know that I'm there. Hey, how you doing? Mr. Dutchy Dutch. Welcome to the live stream. But yeah, I want everybody that's watching this, I want you to know that I'm there to help you out. I'm there to listen. I'm there to give advice for you. Anything I can do to help you. The one thing I always told myself is treat others the way you would like to be treated, and that's pretty much what that's how I look at it. I want to see people succeed. I want them to know that, I want them to see the other light, or the light at the end of the tunnel. I want them to know that, when they get to where they're going, they're going to see a very big outcome of what's going to happen. It's hard to rebuild. It's harder to rebuild, and I guess you could say replace, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out the best way to word it for you guys. It's better to have somebody help you through your struggles rather than have them ignore you. Because sometimes you do need someone to help you out if you're ever in a situation, whether it be, rebuilding a house, rebuilding a relationship, trying to I guess you say help you through like an addiction type of thing. It's always good that, there's people out there that will be like, well, I don't think, I can do it on my own. I can do this, I can do that. Well, I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that. You need to understand that it's better to have somebody help you rather than not. I've tried certain things on my own. I've gone through struggles myself. I've tried to fix them on my own, of my personal stuff, and I just can't. I couldn't go through it alone. I had to actually have someone help me. And to this day, I'm still actually going through them. So it's not, you're not the only one who's actually going through what you're going through. And everybody goes through different things. So just know that sometimes you just got to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and say, you know what? Yeah, you just gotta pick yourself up and be like, you know what? I have to realize that there are people out there that's gonna help me out with whatever I'm doing, and I just need to actually sit down and tell them what it is. And just that is, I mean, that's like a start to go through with. Um, you're actually starting the right path by doing that. So, oh, Chuckles' internet's going in and out on him. That's not good. Alright, well, I was glad that you were able to stop in and see the live stream. But yeah, I just, the more, there's more people out there that will help you through a situation than not. If you know that you're good at something, then, like if you're good at sports or, a job that you're good at, then you want to keep going with that. You don't ever want to stop doing it, because if you stop, then it's like you're pretty much setting yourself up for failure if you stop, and you don't want to do that. You never want to put yourself in that situation. Whether you're going through schooling, same thing. You gotta know that this, the greater outcome will be, if you finish it all the way through, you're gonna be able to see what the outcome is, and that's what you want. You want to see the outcome. If you go halfway and then stop, that just that doesn't work. It won't. That's not gonna do you any good. You gotta follow through and go all the way through every single step. Sometimes some things are harder to get to than others. That is true. You have to be proud that you at least tried. Each thing that you work on, there's going to be barriers, there's going to be obstacles, but the one thing you have to know is that those obstacles and those barriers that are put in front of you, those are just a temporary thing. They're not always going to be there. They're not going to always be there. Those can be pushed out of the way. And if you are able to get around them, then you can get around them. But don't let those barriers keep you from succeeding at what you do. Whether it be, like I said before, whether it's be an addiction you're going through, if you're finding a job, or if you have one and you're not sure if you can get through it, but just don't quit midway through, because you're just gonna, like I said, you're setting yourself up for failure. You don't want to do that. Schooling, that's another one. You guys always want to finish your schooling. Never stop midway. Family, most important is family. Always make sure that your family, and you're always there for them. Don't be like, oh, I guess I can do it. Don't do that, because that's like, you're not giving your full commitment to that person, and you need to do that. You need to give your full attention to your family member. So just be grateful for what you guys have. I know if you had to start from the ground up, which a lot of these people are having to do, because of Hurricane Irma, Hurricane Harvey, these people are having to start from the ground up, and it's like no, we can't do that. You know, they're all like, how are we going to succeed? How are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? Well, sometimes you have to start from the ground up. And you have to realize that, you start at if let's say your house goes down and you have to rebuild, well, you know, the best thing to do is to start from the ground up. And just be thankful that the outcome of the project is going to be we rebuilt the house. We did it. We actually were able to succeed on rebuilding what we had lost. Houses can be rebuilt. Cars can be replaced. But if you lose somebody, whether it be in a hurricane, flood, anything like that, lives are hard to replace. So everybody needs to understand you gotta be thankful for what you have. Because there's a lot of us that are still struggling, that don't know what to do. And they're in that halfway mode. They're like, maybe I want to do this, maybe not. And they're stuck in the middle, and they're like, which way do I go? Which way do I turn? How do I know if I'm making the right choice? And sometimes all they need is just that little encouragement from somebody else, and that's, it might help them, it might not, I don't know. Whatever the situation is. But just know that we're all there to help each other out. We're all there to help each other succeed, and not just here on YouTube as channels, but also in real life. We all need to help each other. So that's just a little insight of what was going through my mind. Like I said before, if you guys want to, feel free to talk about anything, go ahead and do that. I'll make sure to respond to you guys as well. But I pretty much have this live stream open to any conversations you guys want to talk about. And just, whatever comes to mind. So. Well, I appreciate that, Melody. That's very nice of you to say that. I don't usually get that, those type of responses. Usually they're not so good responses that I get. Yeah, I know you need a new coffee pot. I saw you break your last one. That was funny. I couldn't stop laughing when you threw that thing down. You're like, this is what I do to this. It's just, you were really getting into that thing. Yeah, my parents always told me, be kind to everybody. And I think I'm now understanding why they say that. Oh, you'll definitely laugh at it. He was having way too much fun. Yeah, he was having way too much fun with that. Probably had to use a lot of paper towels just to clean up the mess too, is what you had to do. And that's not good, because then it's like, that's coffee that could have actually gone into your, you know, into the cup that you were using. I didn't even know they had those. I'll have to look for them and see if I can find them at the store. I'll see if I can get them. I'll definitely try them out for sure. Dollar General has them. Sweet. I'll have to check them out. We have a Dollar Tree. Alright, Melody, you have a good time. Don't let the laundry give you any problems or anything like that. Because I know sometimes it will do that. Oh wow, that's a pretty good deal for a box, and usually they have like what, 8 individual packages in that box. I think that's what they usually put in there. With my luck, it will. Yeah, you're right, it probably will. It was a package of 2 for $1. Oh wow. Well, if you have them, do you have them in your house right now, or did you just see them at Dollar General? I mean, if you have them at your house, you should definitely do a review on them. You bought a couple of them. Yeah, you should do a review on them, and so that way I can actually get your take on it to see if they're actually worth getting or not. That's usually how I determine if I'm going to buy a product, is I'll usually watch the review of it. And if the person reviewing it likes it, and or if they give it a good rating, then then I'll end up usually getting it. I've actually got one product that I'm gonna be doing a review on, but I'm not sure when it's gonna happen. But I definitely have something coming up for you guys. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like the shout out videos that you guys do. That's awesome. Yeah, it seems like everybody's doing shout out videos now. Quite a few channels that I know of is doing it. Holy cow, that's a lot of channels. You got 55 channels to shout out? Holy moly. Yeah, I have to use my computer to look up the channels that I'm going to shout out, because it's the only way I can remember where they're at. And to actually get their names right, too. That's the other reason. Yeah. Did you know that they actually shut down Brett Vlog's channel a couple of times? I don't understand why they do that to him. I don't understand why they shut his channel down. Oh, it's a subscriber that I watch his videos. It's Brett Vlogs and Challenges, but now it's Brett Vlogs and Mr. G or something like that, because he's had to change his name on it quite a bit. But he does shout outs, and then he also does a lot of other type of videos as well. I've watched a couple of them that he does. I just have to see if he has any new ones or anything. Ugh. Share a link with me and I'll check out his channel and subscribe. Alright, I'll definitely do that. I'll get his link for you, and then I'll put it in I'll send the link over to you so that way you can see it. So. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and do a live stream for you guys earlier than normal because of the fact that I said I'll be busy later tonight, so I wanted to at least get the live stream done today. So at least this way I can actually say I did one. I had someone ask me about it, so. But I want to thank you all for checking out the live stream, joining in. So if there's anything you guys would like to for me to review or anything like that, you can. Anything you guys want to review, just let me know, and then I'll make sure to get to that as quick as I can. So I know it's a short live stream for today, but it's better than nothing. That's how I look at it. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, everyone, fuel the jets so we can kick the tires and light the fires. Because I feel the need for speed. # love thy neighbor.